But actually, see, what things can be changed, what things cannot be changed, I will clarify now. You see, examination pattern cannot be changed. That means 35%, 65%, surprising 35% will be there. That is obvious actually. Every exam outside also, every center, so even VHE, MIHE also, they are also having the same thing. They give the surprising things. Because that will from the purports only. Directly it should be from purport. That surprising questions should not be twisted and should not be from the any Acharya's commentary. That 35, whatever purports, if you generally read and if you remember the basic idea, you can write it. Such a way it should be given. That, yeah, will directly give from the purports only. A 65 we need. But I can do one thing. 60 also, if you get grace marks can be given, and 65, that much we can do. So, and this, I am saying what is possible and what is not possible. Pattern cannot be changed. And but you are saying the expected answers should be that for 10 marks 20 points, that can be negotiated, that can be changed. Maybe you can write the even less, maybe 15. So otherwise, more than 10 if you write, you will get maximum marks 10 out of 10. Or at least sometimes the maybe answer is not that much, cannot be stretched, that cannot be extended. So appropriately based upon the answer you should write. So at least make sure that it reach more, at least minimum of 10 points, like that. So that can be changed, that can be negotiated, how much big answer you should write. And next, this is the thing. And whatever questions you are getting, so if you don't know answers, if you want any some session for a 1 hour session for the answers, who are preparing the question paper, so he may come to you, come take one small session, half an hour session or 40 minutes, so discuss the answers. So you, after giving the question bank, after going through that, so you may ask, that means you may have doubts, so we can have doubt clarifying session. That can be possible. And in the worst cases, we can postpone date for this first exam, maybe 1 or 2 days. That is possible, maximum extent. But changing the questions is not in my hand. I should not ask also. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Question. Yes. Then actually it is because already we together decided, and I cannot change now. It's, yeah. Yeah, answers. Ans- da- yeah. So no, no, no. Surprising questions definitely from the purport. That is the direction. Huh? It's clear, bro. Uh, it should be like that. That means because first time you are facing, that's why you are feeling what may come and what what it and what will be it. Such a surprising feeling you are also having, but it should be very simple and just so that you can see and immediately, if you read one time also, purport. Yeah, you can answer such a, yeah, such a answers, such a questions we'll ask. No, no, no. If you see the answer immediately, if you see the question immediately, you will answer such easy questions will give. Theory. I will discuss. Okay, I will. Not good. Postpone exam is not good. He's saying what? Oh, is uh, oh. I thought that postponing time is not good. Prabhu is saying in support of me. Huh? So we'll do. Mm, हाँ? कुछ नहीं बोलो. क्योंकि सिद्ध स्वरूप को पहले से डर है ये तो. कहा ये तो ब्लास्ट करेंगे अभी. अभी मैं उग्र रूप नहीं लेने वाला हूँ क्योंकि इस पर नरसिंह भगवान ऑलरेडी डिजर्व. So mm, we'll do like this. हाँ? क्या? Okay. हाँ? हाँ? No, no. We'll do like this. Mm, calendar is there. One second. Because if you change dates, then so many things should be changed. Na? And I should inform to the online students also. But this is the first time, and I will not do next time this kind of changes. But examination pattern it never, it's impossible. We will not change pattern. That is no compromise in that. Pattern will not be changed. But question complexity I will reduce in my paper. Next 8 chapters I am going to set. So huh? I gave the first one chapter, and tomorrow I will send the next chapter questions by tomorrow morning. So I will send immediately. So if you follow my class thoroughly, you will answer all the questions immediately. But if you postpone it, you will forget. That's why what I did. So what I did, class is finished, immediately I send the questions so that you should not forget. So now for 4 or 5 days we did the classes. Today I will send my questions for the ninth chapter that is finished, so that you can easily answer and yeah, yeah, this, so that you will not be feeling any burden. But if you don't open my questions, and after that 10 days if you open, you'll forgetting everything, and it will be very difficult actually to recall. uh, yeah, yeah. Simple questions I give, 1 or 2 marks, 2 marks. Yeah, commentary also is I didn't give, but in this chapter I will be giving in the ninth chapter. And also I will ask just what are concepts I explained in the class. That also I will ask. In the class I discussed, I will write as explained in the class. Like in that also question I ask. Like Veera Raghavacharya, that means Satyam, what is? Satyam Vidatum Nechabhrutya Bhashitam. That means what are the different, uh, that means pledges done by the devotees. That means said by the devotees to make true those. So Lord Narsingh Bhagavan appeared, na? So what are those? Who are those? So that I already discussed 5, 6 devotees what kind of promises they did. So if you write it immediately now, that answer then keep with you, it will be easy. No, 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 not today. I sent that question bank already. Yeah, yeah. So now that's why you people prepare for my classes thoroughly. If you hear in my class, you'll definitely pass. Put give full attention, and I am reading purport also, everything. Today I emphasized one purport is very important. So like that, you should remember that purport. I will be automatically my focus will go to there only. Na? I will when I set the question paper, I will be focusing what things I've emphasized, what I felt very much important. That only I will ask. Yeah, yeah. Mood of the that means mood of the Sri Praharad Maharaj. So that I will ask. So what Prabhupada commented on that based upon this, then that purport you should write. I know that I will stop. I will not do that. Because if I that, then you will not search at all. Then that directly there. That will not be done. Now question bank I will. That can be done actually. So maybe that can be negotiated by the Kanagration Prabhu. So can you give the which purpose you want to refer? Actually? So maybe that is help only. So that I cannot demand from him. So you people go and ask him. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So maybe you can follow it up. So then this exam anyway I understood. So the difficulty what you are facing. Next exam I will keep these things for the setting paper in the next exam. So I will keep these things into account, and but maximum in my hand I can postpone the exam. I cannot do anything for this exam. And maybe you can approach the Kanakrishan Prabhu. You can ask him. So what are the purports you are going to refer to give the set the questions, surprising questions that you can ask him. So he may give some hint or help. Yeah, yeah. That you people ask him help. And this his expectation of the 20 points for 10 mark and 10 points for 5, that can be you negotiated. So I can ask him, so Prabhu, can you set the can you decrease the standard? I will ask today evening and let's see. So then after that, that two things I can do. One is postponing and another is reducing the, that means the volume of the answer. That he said now already. Or that maximum the 2 marks or 3 marks. No, 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 rarely 10 mark, but maximum is 2 marks, 3 marks. That's all, 5 marks. Yeah, yes, after 5 marks only. 5 marks, and he said one or two, maybe I may sometimes, because sometimes we cannot find that kind of facilities, or it will not be that means big questions. Only rarely 10 marks will be there, but maximum will be the 2 marks, 3 marks. Even if you lost, only 2 marks will be lost. If it is 10 marks and surprising, then you will be losing 10 marks finishing. So he said already, na, that in that. Huh? No, very rarely, because I was also there in that. I was attending from my room actually, the same session. So I was also hearing. So he clearly said that. So because when the setting this, I only said to him, Prabhu, actually surprising should not be big questions, because if you give surprising big questions, then they will be finished. If they don't know, then 10 marks directly they will losing. So that's why better. And surprising questions also will be having choice. Surprising questions should be having choice actually. Should be having choice. It's not that surprising questions, whatever is there, you should write. No. Definitely surprising questions should be having choice. He will be, I will definitely ask him. So it's not that the surprising, whatever he asks, you should answer. No, it's not possible. Nowhere is there. That rule will not be there. That is not a proper standard actually. So that can be done. So 35 marks, whatever surprising, he may ask maybe 50 or 60 marks. So in that you should write actually. Okay, that will be there. Uh, yeah, yeah. So surprising questions will be having choice. This is clear. This should be done. This I can ask him to give the more questions, and so that few questions they can write. And question bank questions, there will be no choice because already question bank is there. So question 65 no choice, and 35 there will be choice. Answers, yeah, that can be. I will check with him. हाँ? इतना मिल रहे थे तब क्या हो गया ना. Now you, हाँ? 1 week. Huh? Today is, what is the day, Prabhu? Today is 30 October. So your second is Monday. So it was the actual day. So next Monday was the, what is that, 9th. Appearance of Radha Kund and Snanadan. Bahulashtami. 9th. When is the second exam? You be 27 second exam. But second exam also is there, na? So when you will write? Already you will be having another one more exam. Keep on coming, na? Yeah. So second is the 27th. Prabhuji will be finishing. Wait. If you discuss, everyone here. So 14th is the last day to finish the 7th canto. So after that, I kept 27th is the second exam. So anyway, it will be finished to 14th because even if you shift this exam, there is no problem. But 14th is the next finishing of the 7th canto. So you should not change the second exam, 27th. Okay? You stick to that, and you should not say because I will be sending questions after finishing each chapter. Okay? Already I sent the 8th chapter, and 9th chapter also I will be sending today or the day of tomorrow, in 1 or 2 days only maximum. So I will send that also. And 10th chapter I will finish and I will send immediately questions. So that you should not say that I am getting less time for the second exam. Okay, now you will be decide. You say 9th will be the exam. Okay, next Monday. 9th is the Monday. On that day we will be keeping exam. Okay. Appearance of Radha Kundu. It's not holiday actually. It's not holiday. Monday. Monday night they will do. After exam. Huh? Huh? After exam is best. Yeah. So it's not that the eh, yeah. You people write exam and after that immediately go and do the snan in the Radha Kund in the 9th Baulashtami day. It's not that the morning only you should do. Who said morning? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That means on the 8th night you should do, or 8th night you should do, or the 9th night? 9th night then exam, write the exam and go na. Okay. Okay, very good. Uh, okay. but I don't know. Ninth I am fixing then. Okay, it cannot be changed. Fix. Okay, you don't waste. Our class is going out. Time is going out. So yeah, yeah. Okay. This is that. This is good. So ninth is okay. Everyone, for everyone. You people, such me. Yeah, yeah. So even he will also shout on me. Why you change the date? Why you change the date? You already give that much time. But anyway, okay. Okay, so ninth is the exam, and there will be choice for the surprising questions. This second, and the length of the questions, you people ask should ask that. I don't ask. Length. No, no, no. Because he is expecting answers, na. So he that is his own actually. Those rules when we set the pattern I set with together, and also the this that's all agreed. But this for 5 marks questions 10 points, that is his own actually. It's not any standard, and I don't say that actually. For my exam, I don't say like that. Whatever appropriate answer is there, if you write it, you will get marks. Like that I say. Okay. No, no, points I don't speak actually. I will be speaking with the choice. You should give the choice for the surprising questions. Choice, and I already shifted the time. No, no, no. So this you people ask him. Yeah, I know him, but he might be expecting while he's setting question paper, he's having idea. That means what is answer, how much big. So he may explain nicely also. So you people don't worry. I didn't mean that. That means every question there is not every answer. There is no need of following this rule. Maybe appropriate you write answer, then also it will work. So he may give you the clarification actually. That's why it's not any standard rule. So standard rule is whatever question is answered, asked, you should appropriately write the answer. That's all. Phone, you can call. Yeah, yeah. So because he set the question paper, na, what is his expectation? I don't know actually. So then he may ask me also why you are interfering in this. So it's not good actually. It is very yeah, yeah. Because he set the question paper, you people follow that. Well, Prabhuji, that means we are having the only small answer, but you how to write this small answer into the 10 points? It's not possible. So you put that kind of argument to him, then he will answer, na? Okay, then that means you write the appropriate answer, then I will take care. Then he will only correct also. So that's why that is in your hand and his hand. That's not in my hand. That is not any standard actually. That is his standard. Yeah. Should be having choice. Important purpose. That that is also in your hand. Yeah. But system I can change. System I can change, but I cannot ask him. You give mercy to him. I cannot force. Na? Give mercy to him. I cannot force that. System I can change. Okay, at least some relief is there. Some relief is there or not? Exam is postponed for 1 week. तौ सन्तोषयता सन्तौ श्रीलरूपसनातनौ दाक्षिणात्येन भट्टेन पुनरेतद्विविच्यते तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितं पर्यालोच्यत पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः. Okay, forget about exam, everything you forget. Now, yes, give your full attention to me. Now you are belonging to me. You are my. Don't worry about the exam. You are free from the exam. You have no tension, nothing. You will focus now. In the last class, we are discussing about Antaranga Shakti, existence of the, or we are trying to establish Antaranga Shakti through the two slokas, 6th canto, 16th chapter, 23rd and 24th. Oh, sorry, 16th chapter. In this sloka, it is said that, like in the today's class also we discussed, mind, intelligence, and senses and life air, they are all functioning because of the lords or brahmans or lords, you can say any, no problem. Lord's kriya shakti and gnana shakti is entering into those, then they are working in their, they are doing their activities. This happens in only in the jagrati and swapnavastha. Body, mind, intelligence, senses, life air, so these, they function in the stage of jagrati and sushupti. Na eva anyatha. And there is one more point is there in the 23rd sloka. Even these are all active because of the potency of the Lord. That means Kriya Shakti and Gnana Shakti of the Lord. But these cannot know Brahman. The Brahman who is spreading everywhere, but still body, intelligence, mind, life air, senses, these will not know him. Example is given. There is an iron rod. Before heating, it will not burn anything. It will not burn. If you touch, it will not burn. But when you keep that iron in the fire, that iron also is becoming fire. And that fire, which belongs to the iron rod, will not burn the fire which is in the source. So similarly, this body, mind, intelligence, all these are functioning because of the energy of Brahman. And those, same way, those cannot know the Brahman. Example is clearly matching. And we saw same thing according to the Shankaracharya also. Shankaracharya was also saying that Prakriti, that means Pradhana actually, Pradhana is becoming seer. That means it is able to see. Seer. Seer means, drashta. Pradhana is becoming seer because of the association of Purusha. The Chetana of the Purusha is spreading, or is, that means is giving, that means act, sorry, because of the Chetana of the Purusha, now this Pradhana is acting as Drashta, seer. So that's why, who can be the Sarvagna here? Who can be the superior? Who can be the real Drashta? The real Drashta is the Purusha. That's why Ikshiter na Shabdam in this sutra. So Ikshitaha, that means whom we should take? We should take Purusha, not the Pradhana. Pradhana is also seeing, but it is not seeing independently. So, like how the Sankaracharya gave the prominent importance to the Purusha only, similarly, that Purusha can only become Sarvagna, not the Pradhana. The same way here also, here Pradhana means you should take the body, life, air, mind, and intelligence, these. So, these are all becoming active because of the potency of the Brahman. That's why Brahman cannot be known by these directly, because he is a Sarvagna and not reverse. Not reverse means life, air, body, those will not become Sarvagna. That is also said in the Shruti. Tameva bhantam anubhati sarvam. Brahman is effulgent. His light is cause for the light of others. They are all following him. He is not following them. So that's why Brahman is a Sarvagna, not all those. को ह्युवान्यत् कः प्राण्याद् एषा आकाश आनंदो न स्यात्. This also we discussed. Other than the Brahman, who can become the को ह्युवा अन्यात् कः प्राण्यात् एषः आकाश आनंदो. What is English translation, Mataji? Can you read for this?
From the Srimad Bhagavatam, Prabhuji, that
Taittiriya Upanishad from the Babaji.
Taittiriya Upanishad.
I can, yes.
Yes,
This is Taittiriya Upanishad. Same Anuched, 19. Kohyo, because it's a Upanishad, na, it is having so many meanings actually, each word. I cannot speculate my own meaning. There is no Bhashya. If Bhashya is there, Upanishad Bhashya, then we can catch it. Uh, uh, uh. Who would? So that means other than Brahman, who can? Yeah. Yesterday we were discussing. Just I am getting doubt. That's why I asked. So other than Brahman, who can introduce or you can enforce the life, air, and other? So that means Brahman only can do. Next. Okay, leave it. So that means from this Upanishad Vakyam also you are understanding. So Brahman is cause for the everything. That means Brahman is a real potent, and any potency you are seeing in others, that is given by the Brahman. That means now eyes are seeing because the Kriya Shakti and Gnana Shakti are given by, eyes are functioning or otherwise, because those are given by the Brahman. Those are given by energy. They were given energy of the Brahman. Those are given energy by the Brahman. So, and once again, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Chakshuhu Chakshuruta Srotrasya Srotram. Brahman is the eyes for eye, ears for ear. Yeah. Yeah, original seer. Ata, that means the heat in the iron rod is not original to, is not natural to the iron rod. It is given. So that's why that given thing cannot do anything with the source. It cannot burn source. Similarly, the Gnana Shakti is given to these by the Brahman. So that's why these they cannot know the Brahman. Ata prakrutasya avasishta tika. That means remaining tika we are reading once again here. Yanna sprushanti. That's why you should keep all the time in the sloka. Yanna sprushanti navidu mano buddhindriya savaha. That is the mind, intelligence, body. These will not touch Brahman. That means those cannot understand Brahman. Means ultimately who is knowing by using this? Jivatma only, na? Jivatma cannot know Brahman by the senses. Like you using your senses, you are seeing this object. It's mobile. But like this, you cannot see the Brahman. That's normal understanding. Okay? Tika. Jivaha tarhi drashtutva janatu na ityaha sthaneshu jagradadishu drashtrapadesham drashtrujnanam tadaiveti. Tika, same continuation of this tika. What happened? This tika is broken into two parts. So first half he took, and after that Jiva Goswami explained that half, and now next half he is taking and he is once again explaining. First he takes the second half. Dehendriya prana manodhiyomi yadamsha viddaha prachanti karmasu naivanyada lohamiva aprataptam sthaneshu tad drashtrapadeshameti. So this is the sloka we are discussing, and on this sloka whatever tika is there, first I will explain that tika, remaining tika, then after that we will discuss. What is the meaning of this sloka? Dehendriya prana mano dhiyomi yadamsha viddaha pracharanti karmasu naivanyada lohamiva aprataptam sthaneshu tad drashtram apadeshameti. The meaning of this sloka you should be knowing. You should know this. It should be in your mind. Okay? First keep this sloka meaning in your mind. What is the meaning of this sloka? This mind, intelligence, body, all these yadamsha viddaha. That means they are all given with the potency of the Brahman. That's why they are working in their activities. Example is that like iron rod is, if you keep in the fire, it becomes also a fire. Example, sthaneshu tad drashtrapadeshameti. This is the important point now. This we are going to discuss now. Tad drashtrapadeshameti. What is the English meaning of this? Tat drashtrapadeshameti. Tad means one second, just 1 second. Here, tad means Brahman. Drashtrapadesham means seer. That means tad drashtrapadesameti. That means Brahman will be known as seer. Tad drashtrapadeshameti. What is said? All these are all given by the energy of the Lord, but they don't touch the Brahman. But then who is the real seer? Tat. Brahman is the seer. Directly in the sloka it is said. Okay? Eti. Brahm. Tad drashtra apadesham iti. Iti. That means tat will be the drashtra padesham. That means tad will be the drashta. Drashta means seer. Two meanings you will get. One is two meanings you will get. Jiva and tat drashtrapadesham. Drashtrapadesham means second meaning is Jiva. Desam, sorry, I said tad drashtrapadesham yeti, not iti. Yeti means gets. Get. Tat means Brahman. Drashtrapadesham eti. That means Brahman gets the name of seer. Brahman will be the seer. That means that means who will be known as seer now? Brahman. Brahman will be known as seer. Tad drashtrapadeshameti means Brahman will be known as seer. This is one meaning. Okay. Tat drashtrapadesham eti. That means Brahman also know drashtra. Drashtra means jiva you should take. Second meaning. Brahman knows jiva. Yeah. Knows, K-N-O-S. Brahman knows jiva. Eti means knowing. Eti can have gamana dhatu actually. It can be used in the many ways actually. Gam dhatu, that means which is having the dhatu of the gamanartha, so it can be used in the knowing also. You can. Eti means tat eti. Tat means what? Brahman. Eti means knows. What it knows? Drashtrapadesham. That means seer. Brahman knows seer. Means Brahman knows jiva. Brahman gets the I. आप लोग एकदम प्रभु give. Om. You already accepted na half an hour extra. Then I will cancel postponing. कोई problem. Tat you can make tat. Okay. Tat drashtrapadesham eti. Eti means gets. Drashtrapadesham means uh, notation, uh, not what we say, name seer, uh, name of seer. That means that is Brahman. Okay, that means that always Tat means Brahman only. So Tat means Brahman gets name of seer. That means Brahman is seer. Yes or no? Brahman is seer. That means Jiva is not seer. The first that is implication actually from the that means no, not indirect. It is inside. Brahman is seer means Jiva is not seer. This is one explanation is I did. Next, second, take once again Tat Drashtrapadesham Eti. Now you write like this. Tat means Brahman. Drashtrapadesham means Jiva. That means the one which is known as Drashta. That means Jiva. That also you can take. Here now you take Drashtrapadesham means the one which is known as Seer. Who is that? That is Jiva. Eti means knows. Janati. Brahman knows Jiva. What is the conclusion now? Brahman knows Jiva. Got it? Knows. Another is gets. Okay. Brahman knows Jiva. What is the conclusion here? Brahman knows Jiva means Jiva doesn't know Brahman. Eti. Like this, Sridhar Swami is explaining. Now we'll see this in the Sanskrit. So that's why Sthaneshu is also there. Sthaneshu. Sthaneshu means Jagrit, Swapna, Ityadi. Swapna. In all these places, Sthaneshu means in the stage of awakening stage, in the dreaming stage, and in the Sushupti and all. So who is known as Drashta? Brahman is known as Drashta, not the Jiva. That sloka is saying. And second, take this meaning. In these places, that means Jagrati, Swapna. So in all these cases, Brahman knows Jiva. Because Loham, example is what it is given. Loham, that means this iron rod, when you heated it, it will be getting the heat energy. It can burn others, but it cannot fire. That means even Jivatma also is getting the Sangya of the Drashta. In the second example, second meaning what we say, it is also becoming Drashta, but what? By using that ability of the seeing, so can it see the Brahman? No, that's why what I said, Jiva doesn't know Brahman. You should apply there. Okay? Huh? What? This will be changing. Tat will be the Brahman only, Prabhu. Tat will not be Jiva. Try to understand. If you have any doubt, you ask me. But what mean this is changing? Na? Two different meanings are coming. Dashtrapadesh. Brahman is known as seer. Brahman is seer from the first, and Brahman knows Jiva. It is the second thing. Yeah. Brahman gets the name, not the Jiva. This how you are saying, like the Sankaracharya also what he said. Pradhana is there and the Purusha is there. In the association of Pradhana, in the association of Purusha, Pradhana is also becoming seer. But who is the real seer? Purusha only you should take. That means in the Vedanta Sutra now the word seer came. So then in that Sutra, seer means what you should take? Purusha you should take. So that means that logic we are applying here. That means here Brahman is seer. Even, here. First in the Brahman is seer, not the Jiva. Yeah. Okay? This is clear. And next, when you take the Loha example, that means Loha when after becoming heated, after getting heated, so it will not burn back the fire. So that means Brahman knows Jiva, but Jiva doesn't know the Brahman. That you can say from that example. Okay, you are getting? So how these two explanations are done by the Sridhar Swami. How he did? So that means Sankaracharya. After Sankaracharya he came. So he might have studied all these. So that means how he did this is the reason actually. So finally what is becoming? Final story is like this. Brahman is there. He is having Kriya Sakti and Gnana Sakti. That is flowing in all the senses and all the body of the Jivatma. So after flowing that, Jivatma also is becoming the Drashta, that means seer, but he is not the original seer, and he cannot see the Brahman. That is the conclusion of the story. Okay? No, Jiva is getting Drashta because Gnana Sakti and Kriya Sakti of the Lord is flowing in the whole body. Jiva is becoming Drashta by using these eyes only, na? Jiva is seeing everything through these eyes, and these eyes are becoming active because of what? Because of the Gnana Sakti and Kriya Sakti of the Lord. Then only these eyes are becoming active, and that's why Jivatma is able to see. So that's why who is really Drashta? Brahman, not the
Brahman.
Jiva. Yeah, not the Jiva. Okay, this is the conclusion. And also, like example is given, Lohamat Prataptam. That is Lohamiva Prataptam. That is given. Na? So that means here, now the Jivatma also becoming the seer. That means Drashta. But the point is, this Jivatma, can he see the Brahman? He cannot see. This also you should understand. Yeah. Example is there, na? Lohamiva Prataptam. Already clarified, na? Sridhar Swami in the previous text. Cannot burn back. That itself is giving to you this meaning. Tad drashtrapadesham yeti. That means he said clearly, if what it is said in the sloka, tat, that means Brahman sees Jivatma. Brahman knows Jivatma, but Jivatma doesn't know. Like fire heats the Loha, but Loha will not heat the fire. That is the point you should. Example is there, that's why you should. Why this example is given? You should think. And what is the? You want one more proof? We'll give one more proof also from another place of the Bhagavatam. So that's why if you want to do explanation, you should know the Sanskrit language. Can you do this without Sanskrit language? How difficult this is. You cannot enter also in this. Because if you read the English translations, where there is going and how it is, so much puzzling actually. So that's why I request all of you to learn Sanskrit seriously from the next program whenever it starts. Yes. I want you people like masters. Yes. Really, it will help you. It will help like anything. If you read English and definitely it's a second language, na. Sanskrit is the first language. It's a direct language. One second language, then bringing out these meanings and a lot of exercise you should do. And that too sometimes translations also goes here and there. So sometimes, so please. Next, Taduktam. The same concept, whatever is explained by the Sridhar Swami, is also said in the Bhagavatam. त्रितयं त्रितयं तत्र यो वेद सात्मा स्वाश्रयाश्रयः त्रितयं तत्र यो वेद स आत्मा स्वाश्रयाश्रयः. I explained this sloka in the 10th chapter in the second canto. Maybe one class completely I took actually. I remember. Very long back when we started our journey in the previous semester. Uh, Almost all 1 year back. So who will going to give answer for this? Tritayam tatra yo veda sa atma swashraya ashrayah. Iti srutin. Tritayam means iti srutau cha jivah जीवः नाम नामातोऽन्यः स्वयं सिद्धः नास्ति परन्तु तदात्मकः. Yes, take it and explain. Try. Yes. Uh, yes, good. Yeah, how to now reconcile this with that? No, 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 reconcile means this concept. उतना अंदर नहीं जाना है. Okay, I will explain. Swashraya ashraya, it is a very important point, and the commentary just I'm opening commentary. That's why I'm taking 2 minutes. So it's very interesting point in this. Swashraya ashraya. He is ashraya for himself and he is ashraya for the others. That meaning we should take, and how the compound word is broken. So that I will just explain. 2 9 2 10 2 10 9. Okay. Ekamekatara bhave iti yesham anyonya. Anyway, this is very long discussion, and we'll come to this. Na tadvina idrishyate tadra tatra. Visheshanam visheshanam tacha swa ashrayah. That means ananya ashrayah. Sacha asau. Sacha asau. So anyesham. Uh, so okay. Anyesham ashrayascha iti. This is the compound word. Swashraya Shreya. This is clear. Now I will write here in this small space, because that is also keeping two together, it will be nice. Swashraya Shreya. Swashraya. Swashraya Shreya means this is a compound word, okay? Compound word should be broken like this. Swashraya. Swashraya cha asau. Cha asau. Ashraya. Means Swashraya means it is shelter for Ananyashraya. That means the one which is not having others as shelter. The one which is not having others as shelter is known as Swashraya. Okay? It is self-dependent. Next, that whatever that Swashraya is the Ashraya. Is the Ashraya for everyone. So Swashraya is the ashraya for anyesham ashraya. Swashraya anyesham ashraya. That means from this word what you are getting now. So this Brahman is dependent on itself, and Brahman is a shelter of others. Brahman are the Krishna. You can take here Krishna, Bhagavan. So Bhagavan is dependent on himself, and Bhagavan is a shelter for others. So, and why? How can you say here Swashraya is Bhagavan? Because he is the knower of three. Tritayam yo Veda. Sa Atma Swashraya. Who is the Swashraya? The one who knows three stages. The one who knows all three stages. And the knower of all three stages. Jagrati, Swapna, Sushupti. Yeah. Yeah. That also. It is two different places it is given. It is from the Shruti also. So actually Jivatma is not the knower in the case of Shushupti. Jivatma doesn't know this body. He is not Kshetragna. Jivatma is disconnected actually, because it is not given with any Upakaranas. So that's why it cannot be a Kshetragna. It cannot be knower of this body. Okay, even Adhyatma Adibhuti, Adhyatmam Adidaivam Adibhutam. So that means what? Knowing the Adidaivam means knowing the demigods, and Adhyatma means knowing his own body, and Adibhuta means which are beside to this. Knowing these are also same actually. So Jagru Swapna Sushupti happens this only. So Jivatma can see all these in the Jagriti and Swapna. But Jivatma cannot see all these in the Sushupti. But here what it is said, Swashraya is the one who knows all three stages, all these. One who knows all these in all three stages. So who is that? So that is Swashraya. Adhyatma, Adidaitam, Adibhutam. That means knowing the body, knowing the demigods, and knowing others. Yeah. So, what is said here? It is said Bhagavan is the knower. The same thing what we are seeing in the Bhagavatam, this sloka, tadrashtra padeshameti. In this also what we are concluded, Brahman is the knower of everything, but Jivatma is not knower of everything. That means Jivatma will not know the Brahman, but Brahman knows everything. So similarly here also we are seeing, so Swashashriya is, who is becoming Swashashriya? Bhagavan only is becoming, not the Jiva. So that means same thing we are seeing there also. So Jiva Anya Swayam Siddha Nasti. In this also it is one more point is cleared in this Swashashriya. Jiva is not Swayam Siddha. Okay? Jiva is not Swayam Siddha means it is not becoming seer by itself. Yeah. In all the stages, it is not becoming seer by itself. When it is given by the energy, when it is given by the senses, body and mind, with the energy of Lord, then only it is becoming seer of all these Adidaivam, Adibhutam and Adhyatma. Getting? By its own potency, can he see without help of any Brahman's energy? It cannot see. It cannot see Adidaivam, Adibhutam, Adhyatma in all the stage, in the Jagrati and in the Swapna stage. It cannot see. That's why it is said, Anya Swayam Siddha Nasti Parantu Tadatmakah Eva Ityardaha. That means Srutaucha Jivaha Nama Anya Swayam Siddha Nasti. Jiva is not Swayam Siddha. It is not seer by independently. But it is belonging to the Brahman. Tadatmaka. It is belonging to the Brahman, but it cannot be independently seer. It cannot be independently seer. It's belonging. But it is belonging. Parantu means but. But it is belonging to that Brahman only. Jiva. It's belonging to that only, but it is not independent. That means it is not, clearly it is belonging to that means it is not independent automatically. Tadatmakah eva ityardaha. Since it is belonging to the Lord, that's why Lord, it is working according to the Lord. That means somehow it is becoming the seer. Because it is belonging to the Lord. That means there should be some relation. Na? Now Jivatma is becoming the seer when the Lord's Kriya Shakti and Gnana Shakti is given to the senses, body and mind. So then this is becoming the seer, means there should be some connection. Na? If the Jivatma is completely independent and if there is no connection with the Brahman, then how can you say by the energy of the Brahman, when the energy of the Brahman passed in this body, mind and senses and all, so then this Jivatma became the seer. You cannot say like that if it is not having any connection with the Brahman. So that's why ultimately it is proving that, so Jivatma is not Swayam Siddha, but it is belonging to the Brahman only. Tadatmaka. Getting? Tatha atah anyah drashta nasti. What is the final conclusion? So the real drashta is, there is only one drashta, that is Brahman or Bhagavan. Everything, all the faculties, all the weapons, everything is provided. Yes. So that's why Jivatma is completely dependent on Lord. That is said, na? Yes. Tathatah anyah drashta nasti. There is no other seer. Only the Lord. Sarvadrashtuhu tasya aparaha drashta nasti ityartah iti vyakyeyam. So that's why sarva, that means there is no other drashta means, what is the meaning of this? He is the knower of everything. Sarvadrashtuhu tasya aparaha drashta nasti ityartah iti vyakyeyam. That means there is no other seer. There is no other seer than him, means he is the Sarvadrashta. There is no one, na seer. The seer means he only. That means he is seer of everyone. Everything is seeable or not? Everything can be seen, na? Everything can be seen. So then who is seeing? There is only one is a seer. That means what? He is the seer of everything. Once, shall I come back? Yeah, I will come back once again. It's just logic actually. So everything is visible. Yes, everything is visible. Everything. Somehow it may be visible to the, that means somehow or with some happens, even the Patala Loka, even objects are there, those are also visible. Yes or no? Even the Swarga things are also visible. Because Swargavasis they are seeing or not? In the Patala Loka, whatever objects are Patalvasis they are seeing or not? Even in the spiritual people are there, they are also, that means Jivatmas, Nitya Muktas, they are also seeing or not? That means everything is visible, yes? And there is only one Drashta, Brahman. Then that means Brahman is Sarvadrashta, seer of everything. Yes or no? You got it?
It's a practical. See, suppose now we see something, correct, with our eyes, or we hear something. So we see through the energy of the Brahman, correct, and these energies belongs to the Brahman. So does it mean that actually that we are not the seer, Brahman is the seer? Is it?
Yeah, that is tattvam actually. That is a tattvam. That is the fact. That is the fact actually.
So this credit goes to the energy, not the person.
So that is the fact means you should, that is the truth. That is a satyam. But in the vyavahara, of course we write, so he saw, she saw, it saw. But that is a vyavahara. But what is tattvam? What is the reality? Is this. Okay, next. Kincha 6:4:24. Once again we are seeing back. Same thing. I think it's clear for everyone, this concept. They have, it's very simple thing, but very systematically. Huh? Yeah, next one cheda. 20. 4:10 only. No? आप लोग ओके ठीक है तब ददात्मा कंटिन्यू नहीं तो व्हाट माता जी ओके थैंक यू वेरी मच